Today, we're exploring the complex world of human psychology, focusing on patterns that influence relationships and interactions. This isn't about gender wars or manipulation, it's about awareness. When we understand the psychological dynamics at play, we can communicate more effectively, build healthier connections, and protect ourselves from unconscious games. Don't forget to support this channel. If you find this content valuable, hit like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a deep dive. 1. The universal need to feel unique. Every person carries a deep desire to be seen as irreplaceable, not just loved, but truly understood. From childhood, we're told we're special, yet life often doesn't reflect that back. This creates a lifelong search for validation. How to apply this insight? Instead of generic compliments, practice mindful observation. Notice specific, subtle details about a person, their mannerisms, their patterns of speech, their quiet strengths. Reflect these back without flattery. For example, I've noticed you get quiet not when you're bored, but when you're deeply intrigued. This isn't manipulation, it's profound attentiveness. It makes the other person feel uniquely seen. This builds genuine connection. If you're enjoying this analysis, drop a comment below. What's one trait that makes you feel uniquely understood? 2. Hidden calls for reassurance. Often, what sounds like a complaint is really a disguised request for emotional reassurance. People rarely say, "I need to feel secure." Instead, they might say, "You've been distant lately." The strategic response: avoid defensive explanations. Instead, respond with calm acknowledgement. "I appreciate you sharing that. I've been focused, but I value our connection." This validates their feeling without surrendering your emotional footing. You're listening to the need beneath the words. Understanding this helps de-escalate conflicts. Share this with someone who'd benefit from this perspective. 3. Excitement versus stability, the emotional spectrum. While security is comforting, excitement often lives in mild uncertainty. This isn't about playing games. It's about maintaining a sense of individuality and mystery within a relationship. Predictability can unintentionally dampen attraction, creating healthy dynamic tension. Stay engaged and present, but maintain your own interests, friendships, and inner life. Be fully present when together, but avoid emotional fusion. This allows the relationship to breathe and desire to remain active. What's your take on balance versus excitement? Let's discuss in the comments. 4. The allure of the unfinished puzzle. People are naturally drawn to what they can't fully figure out. This is why mystery fosters attraction. The key is to be an open book in integrity, but a deep well in character, always revealing more layers over time. Practical application. Share yourself gradually. Have depth beyond the relationship. Be someone who is constantly growing, so there's always something new to discover. This isn't withholding, it's having a rich, full life. Want more insights like this? Subscribe for weekly psychological deep dives. 5. The power of centered detachment. Detachment here means emotional self-sufficiency. It's the ability to be fully engaged with someone without needing them for your own completeness. This is incredibly attractive, as it comes from a place of strength and choice, not neediness. How to cultivate this? Do the inner work. Know your value independently of any relationship. Your presence becomes a gift, not a demand. This allows you to connect from a place of abundance. If this resonates, like this video. It helps the channel grow and reach more people. 6. The psychology of the challenge. Sometimes interest is piqued not by ease, but by respectful challenge. When someone realizes they can't influence you with superficial tactics, it can spark a deeper curiosity. This isn't about being cold. It's about being grounded and not easily swayed from your core values. Implementing this ethically. Stay true to your boundaries and standards. Be warm, but don't bend your principles for approval. This builds profound respect. What's a principle you never compromise on? Comment below. I read every single one. 7. The roller coaster myth. Many people say they want calm, but are subconsciously addicted to emotional intensity because it's mistaken for passion. Healthy, secure bonds aren't built on chaos. Breaking the cycle. Offer consistent, stable affection paired with stimulating growth. Be a safe harbor in an inspiring journey. Create peaks of shared joy and adventure, not peaks of drama. Stability is the new superpower. Share this with a friend who needs to hear it. 8. Desire versus validation. A crucial distinction. Sometimes the pursuit is about seeking validation of one's own attractiveness, not about genuine interest in the other person. Recognizing this can save you from one-sided dynamics. Navigating this. Focus on building connections where the interest is in who you are, not just what you reflect back. Engage with people who are self-aware and capable of genuine interest. We're halfway through. Your support makes this possible. Please consider subscribing if you haven't yet. Understanding these psychological patterns isn't about controlling others. It's about developing the discernment to build authentic connections, protect your peace, and interact with greater wisdom. True power lies not in domination, but in self-mastery and the ability to foster healthy, rewarding relationships with clear eyes and an open heart. If you found this breakdown valuable, please support the channel. 1. Like the video. 2. Subscribe and turn on notifications. 3. Share your biggest insight in the comments below. I love the discussion. 4. Share this with someone who values personal growth. This is the kind of in-depth content we create every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.